This is probably the biggest portal that is to open this year. It is the 777 portal that is opening up in just 2 days' time. Some of you may be wondering, where does that final 7 come from? Those of you who are into numerology know that 2023 alone, 2 plus 2 plus 3 in numerology also signifies the number 7. So what does it all mean to us? What does it mean for our protection? What does it mean for our manifestations? What does it mean for our love and relationships, or even our wealth and abundance? Well, we're going to dive deep into 5 things that you need to know about this portal and how you can harness these energies and manifest and co-create alongside the universe. But before we get into it, show reel. Hit it. Namaste everyone, Namo Himalaya. This is Sri Akarshana here, and in this video I'm going to break down for you 5 things that you need to know about the 777 portal. It's a huge one, especially when it comes from this conjunction of the super moon that happened on the 3rd. And so with those energies, everything is going to be amplified alongside the 777s. So we're going to dive deep into it with the first thing. And the first thing is about individual. When we look at the number 7 in numerology, what it's referring to is self. So it's a very important time for self-development, for self-growth, for self-care, self-honoring, self-worth, right? It's all about honoring yourself while this portal is open. I always say, whenever these energies happen, we probably have around a 5-day window. So starting from today, we've got 5 days to be able to really benefit the most out of this. So when it comes to self and individual, what is it important for you to do? It's important for you to learn, right? So in self-development, what is the goals and dreams that you want in your life, and how can you find yourself a coach, find yourself a mentor, find yourself a guide, somebody who will guide you towards that development, right? It's time for you to also honor yourself. Especially for those of you, I'm getting this message, for those of you who are putting out a lot, maybe you are an amazing giver, but you're not such a good receiver. A lot of the times when it comes to receiving things for yourself, you always say to people, no, it's okay. I'll figure it out myself, right? But instead of that, this self-courage, this self-honoring, this self-worth, this is a very powerful message to remind you guys that you are powerful and you are worthy. So give yourself the best, right? Sometimes people have this tendency to give others the best, give their friends, give their family, give their loved ones the best. But then they always put themselves last. We always say though, love comes from self-love, right? This is your power. If you start honoring yourself and knowing your self-worth and knowing that you are worthy, you are worth your investment, your time investment, your money investment, this very, very important message for all, okay? So that's the first thing for you to look out for during this 5-day window. The next thing is about, when we look at the number 7, it's also about psychic growth. So what does this mean? It means your intuitive powers, your intuition powers. So one thing for everybody to look out for during this time is, what is your heart calling you towards? What is that gut feeling? Often I always say that we have these 2 things. We have the calling, the God calling, right? Or the universal calling, that intuition, that undeniable force that you feel through you. But at the same time, we also have this chattering mind, the negative protection of the mind. And these 2 things are always in conflict, battling. But now, while this portal is open, is a great time for you to really tune into your intuitive powers. What do you feel? What do you really want? Without thinking of all the fears and doubts and everything that is in the way, right? What do you want? Right? What do you feel? And as my good friend Tim always says, he always says, follow your heart and take action. During these 5 days, I think it's very important for you guys to put on your wall, hang on your wall, follow your heart and take action. Right? Not follow your mind and take action, because your mind is preconditioned by society, by your parenting and everything like that, right? By your upbringing. The mind is purely there to protect you, but it's time to honor yourself. It's time to follow that intuitive guide that you're getting, the intuitive signals that you're getting, and taking massive action, right? Honor yourself, honor your soul's hunger. The third thing, okay, this is a very good sign, especially when it comes to the 777s. It's almost like a quantum portal, right? Everything speeds up because you've got triple the power of one, right? Now, when it comes to good luck and fortune, abundance, right? These are very good signs and very good opportunity times for you. So whatever those manifestations are that you've been wanting for a long time, it's time to reap those rewards. But you need to understand, you cannot reap what you do not sow. So although it's very good time for reaping manifestations, right? You have that luck on your side, you have the universe on your side co-creating with you, but you can only co-create the seeds that you have sown. So I want everybody to be very, very attentive of what seeds you are sowing these 5 days. I always say, it's not sowing and reaping. Sometimes some people say, why is it that I know some good people and they always get bad luck? I'm saying it's not saying you're nice to people, therefore you should be extremely, extremely wealthy, because it's what you sow you shall reap. So if we put that to our focus, what does that mean? It means if you want to manifest love in your life, then it's time for you to sow plenty of love, give compassion, right? Give that vibration out there. It's time to do that. Put more out than usual, because it's a 777 portal. Everything manifests, it multiplies, right? And it will be on your side if you know how to sow the seeds, if you are doing the action. It's like if you want to manifest more money, more wealth, more abundance, it's time for you to invest out there, right? If you don't put money out and you're always just expecting money to come in with that lack vibration, not willing to put money out, right? How are you going to advance? There's no seeds being sown, right? You can put the intention, the thought out there, but it's different. If you look at the most wealthiest people out there, right? Even when they don't have money, they manage to leverage money, to find money to invest, because what you put out is what you get back. You see, this is the cycle. This is why it's called currency, right? This is the current. This is the energetic current. It's a sea of currency, right? This is what happens. Energy out, energy in. So many people, they always sit there thinking, why am I not rich? Why am I not rich? But the question is, have you been sowing the right seeds? You can't say, I've just been nice to people, but I want to become abundant. Right? So sow the right seeds over the next 5 days. If you want to manifest love, put more love out there. If you want to manifest money, be willing to put money out there. Don't be in a lack and scarcity mindset. Be in of abundance. Know that when the money goes out, money can also come in. Right? Allow that flow to happen. Then moving on to point number 4. Right? Point number 4 is because number 7 is a divine guidance number. What does that mean? It's a number of God. It's a number of divine timing. So I want you to see whatever happens in the next 5 days, right? Whether that be opportunities or whether that be challenges, everything is happening in divine timing. Even sometimes it's unexpected. It doesn't seem like it's working with you, but it is working with you and it's working for you. I want everybody to put your hands on your heart and tell yourself that, right? Everything is working out for me. I always say to people, what shows up for you is for you. And especially during these 5 days, because this is all about divine timing, right? This is a godly number, so it's very, very powerful to pay close attention to the opportunities that are around you and know that number 1, right, when it comes to challenges, there are no challenges that are too big, because the universe will never give you a challenge you cannot handle. And number two, when there is an opportunity, there is also no opportunity too big for you. If it's a huge opportunity and you're like, I don't know, I've never thought about doing that. Now is the time to step into your power, honor yourself, right? And take that leap of faith. It's a big word that I'm receiving as well, okay? So take that down, take a leap of faith in these 5 days. Very powerful portal that is opening, right? The final thing, when it comes to the number 7 in numerology, it's an angelic number for protection. So know that the angels, the universe is with you and protecting you during this time. And this message is more so going out to those of you who are actually facing some challenges right now. Right? Take this message, a message from the universe is to say, keep pushing forward, be fearless. It's okay. The universe is by your side. I know that there's many people who need to hear that message here right now today. Right? The angels, the universe is by your side. Have that courage, have that strength, right? Keep pushing forward. I always say if you can look towards the light, you will find the light. If you can look up, you can get up. So those are the 5 things you need to pay close attention to over the next 5 days. It's going to be very, very powerful. Remember, the thoughts you have, the feelings you have, and the actions you take in the next 5 days could potentially manifest miracles into your life and allow you to take that quantum shift that you've been waiting for. Other than that, if you enjoyed this video, please do hit the thumbs up, hit the like button. Also comment below, let us know where you guys have tuned in from. That's always nice to know. And finally, if you're new to this channel and you haven't already, remember to hit that subscribe button and the notifications button next to it. That's a little bell sign, by the way, because this year we're dedicated to making daily videos to hold you accountable to make it your best year yet. But for now, guys, I'm signing out. Namaste. Namo Himalaya.